Hello everybody, today we're in Northern Virginia and I'm with John Tate, you're the big kahuna at the Campaign for Liberty.
I guess. The chief cat herder.
So how, right, I've met some of these cats that you have working for you, but they're all great people.
Absolutely.
I guess I should throw in there, a lot of people that watch Motorhome Diaries have already met Allison Gibbs because she's the one that flew down, sprung the Motorhome Diaries crew from that jail in Mississippi. So. But yeah, you have a lot of great staffers that are working really hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And volunteers. I attended your CPAC event, and that room had just so much energy. Yeah. Tom Woods, Andrew Napolitano, yourself, and Ron Paul spoke. It was great.
Oh yeah. It's everywhere we go. You get thousands of people that show up, even to this day.
It's amazing, like we were talking about earlier, the Liberty movement hasn't seen this type of organization before, and we can credit Ron Paul for that. But then, of course, the Campaign for Liberty is continuing that.
Yeah, we one of the things that, like you were saying, is for years there's been this disparate group of libertarians, constitutionalists, people that have been fighting in many different ways, some successfully, some not so successfully, and one of our goals at Campaign for Liberty is to try to bring as many of them together and in an organized fashion, fight some battles and be successful at both the national and state level.
Yeah, well, let's talk about one of the clear successes, and of course, it's not done yet. There's still a lot of work to do on it, but this Audit the Fed bill. Tell me about the Campaign for Liberty's approach to that.
Well, our approach has been a massive effort to get our members, supporters, and not just our members and supporters, but we're in the process now of contacting over 2.5 million Americans who are not affiliated with Campaign for Liberty or the Liberty movement per se, to get them to contact their congressmen and senators and get them on the bill. Our goal all along has been to get as many co-sponsors as possible. Early in this process, the chairman of the House Financial Services Committee, Barney Frank, told Ron if he could just show support for the bill, he'd get hearings on the bill later in the year. I think we've gone a long way to showing there is support for this bill, not just in the 208 members of Congress who have co-sponsored it, but across the country from people from all walks of life. Our goal is to contact as many of those people as possible, get them to put pressure on their congressmen and senators, and I think so far anyway we've seen great success. In fact, I would say both Congressman Paul and myself have been pleasantly surprised at how fast this bill has moved.
Yeah, so what can the folks do to help push this issue?
Well, there's a couple things right now. One, of course, is for those people who live in districts where their congressmen are not co-sponsors of the bill, they can keep the pressure on to get people to co-sponsor. Second is to start contact. One of the things we've done is an effort to get Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House, to schedule it for a vote. You know, the way bills go through Congress technically is they go through subcommittee, have hearings, get passed out, go to committee, have hearings, get passed out, and then go to the floor for a vote. The fact is the Speaker of the House can call a vote on any bill she wants at any time. Mm-hmm. That's one effort we're working on. The other thing, actually I'll be talking with Congressman Paul today about this, is starting to put a little friendly pressure on Congressman Frank to hold those hearings. I know that they're very busy right now on socialized medicine and cap and trade and other agenda, Obama's agenda items. But we think we can get hearings if we keep the pressure on, if the co-sponsor list continues to grow, and you know, sort of make sure that Barney Frank agrees to do, does what he agreed to do.
Right, the chairman of the committee. So, so tell me about why is it important that we audit the Fed, and then maybe, as Ron Paul's new book is going to suggest, ending the Fed.
Right. Well, boy, this could be a long discussion, but I mean, one of the reasons we've seen such success with this bill to audit the Fed is, you know, the Fed themselves have really helped in our efforts. You know, they go before Congress and Congressman Grayson or Congressman Paul or some of the others say, okay, can you just tell us what happened to the money from the bailouts? And their answer is no. They refuse to tell anyone where the money's going, what they're doing with the money, who's getting the money. And there are certain sections technically the Fed can be audited with 3 major exceptions, which I won't go into, and basically it's the 3 areas that you take those out and you really can't audit the Fed. I think it's important. Number one, as Congressman Powell said, this is a first step towards ending the Fed. The Fed has complete power over our money supply, printing money, obviously where the trillions and trillions of dollars go that nobody knows anything about. And this bill is a very good first step to letting the American people know, hey, here's what's going on with your money.
I tell you, those in the freedom movement haven't really had a vehicle to use to be politically active. Full disclosure, I don't believe personally in the political process. I used to. I'm an anarchist, but I would encourage people that do still believe in the political process, get involved and get involved with Campaign for Liberty. John Tate.
Oh, thank you.
I sure do appreciate it.
I appreciate it.